Welcome
hi.
back, good people.
We're good.
Anyway, leo tuko 2022 tulisema ni speed like
hatulegezi mahali, hakuna kulegeza.
Really, there's a name for esteem unasikia from inside and you're like I have to. Yes.
Motisha.
Yo, exactly. So we have a very, very sensitive topic, and it's just a lot coming from story as CS Magoha.
Yeah.
Whatever he said, a directive enye ali pass out kuhusu homosexuality.
Yeah.
So the topic of the day was, should gays learners, that is the homosexual people, be barred from boarding school? What do you think? Before to involve kila mtu.
Me, I have a 50-50 thought here. Basically because I'm looking out for the people who are not homosexuals, and they get to interact to these people, and one way or the other, they get influenced. But at the other time, I'm here looking at the parents who want their kids to learn. They don't really know their kids have the influence or they're homosexuals, and they get that they have to take their kids out of the school and incur more costs. You know, so if you really ask me, Magoha should just be humane, because the law says we cannot
Discriminate.
Exactly, we cannot discriminate them. Yeah, so what's your take?
Me too. Like, let me say homosexual people, they're also people, right? But still, you cannot discriminate race, sexuality, like your bracket. I might choose, yes, najua I am a kid. Most of them in high school are kids.
Yeah.
They're still not sure your influence ya shule and all. They're like, oh, pia unapenda msichana. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're doing what the clique is doing. Most of them, they're not homosexuals.
It's actually peer pressure.
So what method is CS trying to use to determine like when
homosexual?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because most of them, like hata mimi nilipata peer pressure nikiwa shule. And I did a lot of things that I regret.
Yeah, that you weren't supposed to do.
Exactly. But now when I look back and sit down and be like, wait, that was not me. Due to peer pressure. So which I would like to know, I wish I can elaborate as which method, because what do you think which method they're going to use?
Actually, snitches in school.
Wow.
Actually,
wow.
Because majorly it's people who snitch on each other are the ones who tell the head girls or the principals that, you know, this so and so is the one who is So actually that's the only method they can use, because you can't really, there's no a gay bar somewhere that says, you know, this one is gay, or this one is so homosexual. And so
like the quote that he says, like let me quote unquote what he says. Right now there are contemporary cases of children who are homosexual and lesbians, and they must go to day school close to their homes. What does that mean? So that their parents deal with them.
Yeah, exactly.
But still they will Nikama,
we're not taking that. It's actually not solving the problem, because you're just letting them go home
to another school
to influence other students.
Because most of the day school, most of them peer pressure iko mbali, iko yenye tunaishi na wewe, like boarding, I see you each and every day, but still it's still going to infect the other day school. So in method, does it make sense to you?
What will you be solving?
Exactly. And in any case, I thought he would have said, okay, sawa, Mimi, what Africans should do, it's okay to accept reality. Things are changing. History ya white na nini inakuja ina to influence na ni sawa. It's okay to say, it's okay kukubali. But chasing away children, sasa kama sema your kid comes to you and says, okay, well, nani kadem, Mom, today I think I don't like boys anymore. What would you do?
Actually,
what? What would you do?
You'd actually, okay, me as a parent, it's your kid after all, and we are brought up differently. So me as a parent, I'd sit there, talk to my kid and tell my kid, you know, this is you, and I cannot change you. You've chosen what to do, but you have to make sure that is what you have to do. Yeah.
You would sit down. Nisawa, people have different ways of stealing. But me, let me give myself as an example. Let me not use my kid, but if I was to come like this age in Yaniko and sit down and be like, you know what, mother, I will never bring a man in this house. So don't singoja a dowry anytime soon, because you don't expect your fellow lady to pay your dowry.
Exactly.
So,
but there's some who can pay.
Wow.
Okay.
You've
Okay.
seen
I'm just saying. No, singelea.
Sasa mimi kama hiyo sioni hata nikipata hiyo energy ya kufanya hivyo. But it's okay, mzazi atakaa chini aniambie wait, nini a drama blah blah blah, but mtoto wangu I would also sit down with them. It's okay kupenda mwenye unataka kupenda, but still nitajua ni face. Kila mtu akona face.
But most of the time the face stands to your normal life, to your day-to-day activity. Yeah.
So like your kid akifukuzwa among the wenye wanafukuzwa, what would you do?
Me, for my kid, namwambia tu, your school wasn't deserving of my kid. But actually,
wow.
okay, because the constitution says that the state shall not discriminate against a person on any ground, including race, sex, pregnancy, marital status, ethnicity or social status. So Magoha discriminate gays, it's like amewaseclude, they're not part of the constitution, and these are humans, they are governed by the constitution too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I truly understand that. But on the constitution, does it say kuhusu homosexuals? It says race, as you've read.
Actually, they've said about sex there, so sex includes and marital status and all that. It's actually the same. It resonates.
It's all in the same bracket.
Yeah, it's all in the same bracket, because we don't have one sex. We have even transgenders. You see, it's like you're discriminating against them too.
But in Kenya, do we? I don't think.
Yes, we have a couple.
Yes. Okay.
But ni vile hawajakuja kwa limelight wajulikane.
But it's. I would also blame what like vile tuko as Africans. It's okay to not accept what is happening, but things are changing, because najua kulikuwa na time yenye ilikuwa ipasiwe waende sijui kwa parliament and rule out ikue blah blah blah, then ikakataliwa. But is that really fair? I'm not sure, because there's a group of people, the LGBT community that wanna grow, and trust you me, in couple of years itakuwa na itakubalika na itapasiwa na kila kitu. But watu wapenda nyataka kupenda, sisi hatuna shida.
But me, if you really ask me, we have protocols, we have a system, we have the way human beings are supposed to live, that is following what we were taught by our parents, because our parents are the people who knows more about us. So you being a person, you choosing the direction that you want to choose, you need to sit and think, what if, because most of the times that you'll choose to be gay and your parents will dishonor you. Let's say you take it out of that school that you are in. What if your parents tell you that, you know, you I can't support you anymore? What will you do then?
True. Because okay, each topic hata tukianza tutamaliza. Let me quote what Makau Mutua said. So United States based political analyst Makau said banning homosexual students was not only discriminative and unconstitutional. Unconstitutional. Mimi sioni naona sex, but sioni homo. Okay, let me just continue.
Okay.
To bar the gay children from boarding school is unconstitutional and discriminatory and inhuman. Inhuman, yes. Because wataenda pia
okay, so you see, we can't really state penye wataenda as the gays, but what you need to say is you just tell them that, you see, your decision influences other kids one way or another. So you decide, if you decide to do this, if you decide to be a gay, if you decide that this is what you're going to do later on in life, you need to ensure that it doesn't influence someone, it doesn't change someone's decision and change them to be someone else. Okay, so that has been the topic of the day. Don't forget to comment, and we can get the conversation going on our social media platforms. That is at Facebook Kenya, KUTV Kenya, and also on Instagram at KUTV Kenya, and our social media platforms. We'll be back with a guest. It's all about skincare. Yeah, nimewaibia siri.